Greetings once again, book lovers. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and recommend. And today's book is X-Men ELSEWHEN, Volume 1 by John Byrne. This is published by Abrams Comic Arts. It retails for $38.99 in the United States, $55 in Canada, and it is 230 pages long. I'm going to have a confession here up front. I have been a comic book fan from the 60s. I had most Marvel comics in the 1960s, but this is a spoiler alert here. I stopped reading comics shortly when I got into high school. So I had not seen Marvel comics pretty well since the early 70s. So you'll have to excuse if I'm not familiar with all the new characters. I started buying X-Men, I think, with issue number 6 or 7. And this book features the X-Men more, contemporary. But John Byrne, he drew the X-Men up to, 50 years ago. And he has really become the face of the X-Men. And in this book here, we get a continuation of the story. Now, like I said, I'm not familiar with what happened during the 80s, 90s, and beyond. But in this book, we find that Jean Grey, who reportedly was killed back in the day, she has returned, and she now has the mind of a 5-year-old child. So those who grew up with the X-Men will find that John Byrne's work and the artwork here is really extraordinary. He was one of the greatest comic book artists and storytellers of all time. And this book features a boatload of heroes and villains. We get the Sentinels. I remember them. They have returned, and they are after the mutants. We also get Magneto, one of the most vile villains I recall of all time, and MODOK, and AIM, who is an organization that wants to destroy the world. Now, the superheroes here, we get the Avengers here. We get a appearance by the Fantastic Four, and even Spider-Man is thrown in for good measure. Now, there are a lot more of the X-Men characters that I got to meet in this issue. But I will say that this, as I mentioned, it is Volume 1. It is a 3-volume set, if you want to call it a set. And the next book I don't think comes out until next year, 2027. And I believe the third one comes out in 2028. Now, this takes me back to the old days of Marvel Comics where they were continued, but you only had to wait for a month for the next issue. This, it ends on a definite killer climax, and unfortunately now it's got my interest back in comics. Now I gotta wait for goodness knows how long until the next issue. But any Marvel X-Men comic fan should add this book to their collection. Abrams Comic Arts is to be commended for bringing this book to print and once again showcasing the greatness of John Byrne. He has won many awards for his comic writing and artwork, and he's definitely one of the best in the business, and he's still going strong. So add this book to your collection, X-Men fans, comic fans, and fans who just love a really good graphic story. Go out to your bookstore right now and pick up this book because you won't regret it, and it's got me interested in comic books all over again. So if you do purchase it, drop me a line. Let me know if you do agree with my review. Thank you for watching. I'll be back again very soon with another first-rate book. And until then, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.